Alright, what's up, y'all? It's 202 Wink, your favorite help desk tech. Let's get straight into it. Are you asking the right questions? Because y'all know what I got. Let me see. Yeah, boom. So are you asking the right questions when you're trying to help somebody out over the phone, or even just period, just ask the right questions, because that's gonna be your number one step. Because I've had experience with people where, oh hey, my computer isn't working, whatever, it's not doing up and it's black. Well, is it turned on? Oh no. Yes, I've had that happen plenty of times. I went upstairs to help people, their computer was literally just not on. Or matter of fact, another time today, the dude said his monitor wouldn't come on. Guess what? Loose plug. So ask the right questions, as well as try to, I know sometimes users have this, they use the wrong words for what's going on, and it's confusing the tech because we didn't really know what these words mean. And sometimes the people just get the words wrong. Hold on, y'all. Dang. I had an extra straw, but I don't know where it's at. So either way, and I'll look at this later. But yeah, either way, y'all. So it be things like that. They'll use the wrong words. It may confuse you. I've had that happen when I've had a user tell me, oh, you guys just gave me a new modem and now it's not working. I'm like, modem? Yeah, you guys gave me a new modem. And I'm like, no one gave you a modem. We don't even have those, you know? So, and don't get too mad at the user. They're just trying to use what they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they got like Comcast or whatever, they probably was using whatever that used a modem. I don't know. But man, I'm gonna have to drink this to get away. But yeah, y'all, ask the right questions. And also, don't be afraid to tell somebody to restart. That'd be a problem too. I stay telling users, hey, don't shut down your computer because the updates get sent there. And if you shut it down while we're doing updates, then when you turn it on, you're going to come in and it's going to constantly keep restarting from trying to catch up with updates. I try to tell people that all the time. They don't listen. And then when it happens and I tell them, then they get mad. And I'm like, how are you mad? I told you that. But whatever. But yeah, you just got to ask the right questions with the troubleshooting and stuff, for real. I know most people, like, I help people over the phone, but we got this software that we can like see what the user is doing or whatever. So like I say, sometimes they may be using the wrong words, and it's just like, hey, let me boot in real quick so I can see what you're seeing, and then you can tell me what's wrong, so I can see that what's really wrong and that what you're saying is wrong, because it could be two different things. Let me see, troubleshooting. But yeah, y'all. So some people say it's 5 steps to troubleshooting. Some people say it's 7. But either way, all these little steps that I'm seeing, it's too long. Listen, it's identify the problem, establish a theory. Nobody got time to be talking about theories with computers. Okay? Not saying that that's wrong, but that's too much. Like, here go one. This is an easy one. You got 4 C's. I think it's one that was like troubleshooting 4 T's. I just saw somebody talking about that. My bad, y'all. But yeah, either way, forget the steps until it show up. But the point is, the main things, make sure it's turned on. Make sure it's plugged in. A simple restart helps. And as well as, if you can't, I'm going to make a video on this too. But if you can't, like, help them, if it's beyond your power, that's when you escalate things. Don't be afraid to escalate things. When I first started, I've worked on things for an extended amount of time. Until, then I'm like, all right, well, let me ask somebody else. And the whole time it was a networking thing. Well, actually, not even an extended amount of time. After a while, if I know I can't figure it out, I know it's networking or somebody else. So, that's how that works, y'all. And if a user is I'm just going off the top of my head now. And if a user is going through something that you cannot fix or you can't help or you just don't know, Don't be afraid to ask your coworkers, as well as don't be afraid to use Google and YouTube. And y'all know Google and YouTube is basically like the same thing. YouTube is Google for videos. And like I said, just don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these troubleshooting steps ever popped back up, but I gave y'all the main ones because the basic steps. But y'all want me to tell y'all the basic steps that sound like way too stupid? Identify the symptoms. Well, no, this is easier. Okay, so boom. Identify the symptoms. Identify the type of issue. Find the problem area and note relevant configuration information. And then you eliminate the non-issues. Make sure the correct patches, drivers, and operating system is installed, all that type of stuff. Once you do that, you find the cause. Check the typical causes in the area. I know for me, like when I'm dealing with certain people, I know what their issue is. Like I know with certain people, oh, this is happening because you didn't shut off your computer. This is happening because you did this. So, and that's where that writing things down come into play. Or even when you notating tickets, be detailed in your tickets, because even with certain things going on, I can go back and like type in certain things, like type in a description, and it'll find all the tickets with that type of information. And that's how you can also go back and save yourself time. But yeah, so you find the cause and then you find the fix. And that's it. So yeah, you just figure out what's going on, figure out what's not going on. And then yeah, and now it's almost 11:15, which means it's almost time for my 15-minute break to be over. But I just wanted to get this to y'all. Like I said, the main thing is don't be afraid to ask questions to the end users, and make sure you're asking the right questions. And also when you're talking to them, don't try to sound like, oh damn, you should have known that. You know what I'm saying? Because they already feel a way that they have to even call you. I hear it all the time. Some people don't care. They be like, man, if I don't know, I just call help desk. But some people like, dang, I don't want to call help desk and feel stupid. But it's not about feeling stupid. It's about learning and knowing. So that's what matters, and that's what counts. So what else? And just, yeah, that's really it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. What's up? If you new here, man, we do tech, financial literacy, food, clothes, shoes, my city, Washington, D.C.